we are back again this morning to continue where we stopped last night. All right, and I am so happy. I'm so happy because. But before then, let me start by appreciating PM, and I love what he did. It seems like he knows what I want. To be honest with you, that video that I was looking for yesterday, he reposted it again, and we are going to go through it. That is the warning that he sent to some of Nigerians that are threatening to do this and do that against Igbo people. So PM message is very, very clear, and we are going to go through it now. All right, and we are going to talk about other things as well. This morning broadcast is not going to take much time. Let's see how far we can go on this one, and I wish that you would join me and do all you can to subscribe, comment, and tell me where you're watching from as always. Okay, like the video. Thank you, guys. And we have the first person that comments. That is Chidera Christian. Christian is the first person that put a comment here. He said, "Good morning, Biafra from here. Nice to have you, my brother. I don't know if you are still here or you have." But this comment, he made this comment before I start streaming, so I believe that is he's still around. Okay, like I said, let me start by telling you what the warning. Then we go through the good news from Biafra Prime Minister office, and we are going to touch many other things, few other things, not so many, just few other things, as we move forward. Okay, let's start with this one. This is the video that we're talking about. That I mistakenly touched something. Just a moment.
Non-Catholic.
Just a moment.
My fellow Biafrans, today we have given a very serious warning to those threatening Biafrans about the Nigeria protest. We have absolutely nothing to do with the Nigeria protest. We are Biafrans, we don't validate Nigeria. But if any Biafran is victimized for Nigeria protesting, we have assured them we will weaponize every person who cares to carry arms for self-defense. The weaponization of these protesters, any Biafran we kill, will start from Lagos and up. We will weaponize every protester that cares to carry arms for self-defense. I rest my case. This is a warning to those threatening Biafrans as Nigeria are planning to protest. We have nothing to do with it. But once a Biafra is killed in the name of Nigeria protesting and target people to lead into this protest, we will do wonders.
Hear that again?
Victimized.
No, let me start from here. Just a moment. I want you to pay attention to this warning. You know why? Excuse me.
My fellow Biafrans, today we have.
Reason why I want you to pay attention to this warning is for you to understand that days has gone when people from other tribe, use the marginalization of Igbo people and the condition of Igbo people in Nigerian state to attack and destroy everything that has to do with our people. The protests have not started. Many of them are on social media bragging that even tagging all the menace that have been going on in Nigeria to Igbo people. Never again this, never again that. We understand what happened. A situation whereby Nigerian youth gathered themselves. What I mean by youth, I'm talking about everybody from every other nation. All of you are protesting hand in hand. In the case of ensigns, there's no tribe in Nigeria that will say that, oh, we are exempted. No, we are not exempted. You have your representative there. From EFIC, from Bibio, Igbo, people from the rivers, name it, Yorubas, every ethnic group in Nigeria join hands to protest during the NSAS. And the destruction that, occurred or what happened then, cannot be shifted to one tribe. But what are they doing now? Today, many of them are targeting it that Igbo. You guys started protesting of hunger. That you are so hungry that things are not going well. Likewise, every other people in Nigeria, right? All of you are expressing the same issue. But guess what? Few people that are political, motivated evil guys that are on social media, they have their own agenda on how to make Tinubu to be, to last and whatever they want to do, which is on them. That's a choice. But you guys turning around to nickname everything against Igbo, against Biafrans, is something that is shocking. That is why I love it when I heard, what PM said. Why? Because they themselves will go out in Lagos to destroy their own properties or destroy Igbo people properties. They will not turn around and start telling that Igbo. And you from Igbo land, you from the southeast, you Biafrans, Efik, any other tribe, as long as you're Biafran, if you go out to protest, these are what are waiting for you. One, you're putting your business in danger, because people that you are that you think that you are protesting with, 80% of them are against you that protest. I'm talking about people from the southwest. Yorubas are not in support of this protest. Only few number of them, just few, very, very few, minor group, just minority of their group, of their members, just few number of them are in support of the protest. Why are we talking about the protest? We are not talking about the protest to stop you or to encourage you. We are telling you that Biafrans should stay away from the protest. Why? Protesting, you are going to achieve nothing with that protest. You end up exposing yourself to be killed by the same people that you think that they're not governing you well and all that, because protest cannot solve the problem. Unless you are protesting, as long as you're protesting for hunger, you're protesting against hunger and against hardship, it's not a solution to the problem. It can never ever give you what you want. So if you want to protest for something, protest for total freedom and liberation of your people and your region. That is the protest that you should be talking about, not protesting against, cost of living, that rice is now, so expensive and all that. That is not protest that you need to do, because you end up repeating the same thing over and over again. Helen Peters, I see your comment. Good morning to you. Nice to have you on this program. And please, if you have not liked the video, please do and like the video, okay? We have 16 people watching and in 8 minutes. So I believe that if you are in this platform, you have to subscribe, okay? Subscribe to the channel. Don't just ignore and watch for fun. And click on the like button. Only 4 people have managed to click on the like button. Please like the video and share it. It is very, very important to do so. Chineye MC, I see you. Greetings to you, my sister. Nice to have you on this one. Good morning to you. So what PM said, the warning is not it's not a threat. Because some of them will say, oh, guess what? They will still repost this video of PM later. I will tell you that now, because mark it. You can clip this video, because they will repost it again, trying to tell you that the criminal that you are going to commit, while protesting, snatching bags and everything, they will tell you that it's Amalek boys. That after all, he said it. But I got that now for Bolozo. You can claim what you want to claim, as long as the person's conscience is very, very clear. PM said that just to warn you, because he knows what you are going to do during the protest. He knows what the so-called people that want to make everything work and all that. He understands what you intend to do with that your protest. He knows that, and that's why he's warning you. If your agenda is to target Igbo people and their businesses, it's not going to be business as usual. So think before you act. Now let's continue. Let me play the warning again, so that you understand it very, very well before we move forward.
Giving a very serious warning to those threatening Biafrans about the Nigeria protest. We have absolutely nothing to do with the Nigeria protest. We are Biafrans, we don't validate Nigeria. But if any Biafran is victimized for Nigeria protesting, we have assured them we will weaponize every person who cares to carry arms for self-defense. The weaponization of these protesters, any Biafran will be killed. We start from Lagos and Abuja. We will weaponize every protesters that cares to carry arms for self-defense. I rest my case. This is a warning to those threatening Biafrans as Nigeria are planning to protest. We have nothing to do with it. But once a Biafran is killed in the name of Nigeria protesting and target people into this protest, we will do wonders.
Because PM also is a good listener. I believe he follows most of the threats. You know, funny enough, people that say that they know everything about Nigeria. They know everything about the creation of Nigeria. In fact, they have the solution to solve the problem of Nigeria. But each time they want to say something or do something, so sorry about that. Each time they want to talk about the betterment of Nigeria and how they want Nigeria to be, they will tell you they know everything. But someone that knows everything about Nigeria will still come back and tell you that Biafrans are obedient. That somehow you may give them a kind of a good excuse, because seeing what we saw when PWB was campaigning, before the election, how the so-called IPOB Nigerians, most of them gathered together, calling PM, calling for his arrest, pushing that he will be, they will question him and do this and do that. Excuse me, guys. Sorry about that. I have a lot of just a distraction. Okay, they know what people stand for. I mean, people that were saying, okay, we are signing petition against PM. PM needs to be arrested. They need to do this and do that during that election, before the election. They know the number of people from DOS that moved from Biafran agitation to P2B obedient. So maybe you can reason along with what they believe. Somehow you may say they know what they're saying, but that is not a guarantee of you tagging every nonsense on Biafrans. Do you understand it? It's not a guarantee at all. So my people, we need to call a spade a spade. When they're saying, okay, P2B, that P2B obedience have they are shouting obedience, but in their heart they're Biafrans. It's not true. It's not true. A Biafran is a Biafran. Somebody who wants Biafra freedom wants Biafra freedom. Forget about those of them that hide, with their IPOB and have agenda to become a politician in their mind. That one is totally different from everybody that wants Biafra. Genuine people want Biafra, to be honest with you. That's why, if you don't believe that what I'm saying, check on people that have followed Biafra during the time of Mazov. They followed Biafra through the time of Wazurike. Everything about Mazov, they are there. They contribute. They will attend meetings, and now that IPOB is here, they are also in IPOB. So if actually they don't want, they don't need to follow Biafran for that all that long. Most of those people that are now in DOS, moving from Biafran agitation to development of Southeast regional government, and they are everywhere. They are not real people that are fighting for Biafra. They are just there. These are opportunists, if you ask me. They are just opportunists. They just want to make money. Maybe somebody told them, because one thing is this: when one of them joined, they will go and call other members, people like them. People that are most of them that are broadcasting for DOS today, most of them were recruited by people that are not actually fighting for Biafra. So what do you think that would be the orientation that person gave them when they recruited them? They will tell them, okay, we'll pay you money. Don't worry, we'll pay you money. We will be paying you money and all that. And to them, their mindset is about paying money. When that money did not stop coming, they will tell you the true color. That's why most of them are jumping from pillar to post today, because they understand that the money is not coming anymore. So don't be surprised when you see them making this kind of assumption that Biafra cannot come without Southeast governors. It cannot come without what is Biafra to them is where money is coming from. When money is coming, when money is in the IPOB, they are receiving salary. Biafra is here. They are whiter than snow. Immediately the money stops. That channel that money comes from, that vacuum they are making Biafrans stopped. That is the end of the Biafra. To them now, there's no way this Biafra will go without position. Anybody that hold money is where Biafra come from. That is their own ideology. And sometimes they don't even understand what is happening to them. They don't even realize what they're saying because their mind and their brain is being covered with money. Money. If today PM or Biafra government begin to pay workers, for example, if Biafra government start now, maybe miraculously they start paying thousands of dollars and still doing what they're doing. All these people will be singing praises of PM. That Biafra is, we can do without your politician. We can do without who are there. They will join. Today, some of us think that they are finding it difficult to join. No. They don't want to join because the money is not there. Once Biafran government begin to pay, cabinet members a very reasonable amount of money, Biafra will have a lot of followers. Biafran government, you will not see anybody talking else about Biafran government in Israel. That is just the fact. And people that hold Nigerian the way it is today, they understand that if you want to capture these people from Southeast, bring money. That we don't have much sabotage the way it's supposed to be. It's because Nigerian government are going through a lot with finances, with loan, money, and hardship in the country. If Nigerian government, if things are relaxed to them, they have their way to pump millions or even billions in the Southeast to stop. You see some of these people, doing unimaginable things against their own people. When PM said that they send Ndobunigwe, people that are ready to send themselves to judgment as long as they fight other people along with them. Truly, we have people like that. They send people to do that. I don't know if they are friend or not, but I'm telling you that story is real. That information is real from PM office. He made it clear they sent people to Finland and they couldn't penetrate. The intel is there, and the PM intel is top notch. Do you understand? And sometimes when you feel that things we don't have people anymore like that. Even today in cabinet, different government in exile cabinet members, I still don't trust that we don't have people that can cook against our people. I still don't believe that. We always have that, right? After all, they said in every garden of 12, there must be Judas. So who is Judas at the moment? We don't know. But remember, we have categories of Judas. There are Judas that are ready to sell Jesus just by for people to tell him thank you. He's ready to do negative things. There are some Judas that will not even sabotage anything or say his master, unless you pay him a certain amount of money, a money that is very, very huge. Then the Judas in him will be activated. So maybe that is what they're waiting for. But I pray anyway. Let me say, I pray that it will not get to that extent. And there's a reason why things are the way it is in Nigeria today. Keeping your enemy busy while you're progressing. That's what is playing out. Otherwise, tell me, Tinubu, we know him. He can do and don't do anything that has to do with backyard business and corruption. You cannot ignore Tinubu. Tinubu is he's a world-class member of that kind of behavior. And we have Triple M is here. Greetings, Mazekai. Okay, that's the Chine MC. I think I've touched it. I've read that one before. And he said, Kai report, good morning, my beloved brother. Good morning to you, my dearest brother. Nice to have you. Trust you had a wonderful night rest. Yes, I do. I hope everything is all right with you. It is game over to all these criminal career agitators. Thank God for giving us our PM, the finisher living in finish land. A finisher that's the Finnish man. Anyway, my brother, we We have to thank God for that, to be honest with you. We have to thank God. Many people are asking questions. If not PM, what would be the fate of Biafrans? Many people will have depression. We face a lot of, even PM don't even know what he's doing. I'm just being honest. He don't even know, the PM is just like someone who built a world-class hospital, standard one, and made everything there free medication and free treatment. He don't understand what he represents. He see himself as, someone who is representing, someone who is trying all he can to make things work. But he's beyond. He's more than that. PM is more than that. Very young, vibrant, agile, well articulated. The brain and the wisdom is there, and God is on his side. So what else are you looking for? And some of you that are picking fights, you are good in picking fights, right? What gives you joy is whenever they are talking down on Biafrans. That's what you drive joy from that. You don't joke with it, right? But you don't realize that you cannot fight somebody that is bigger than you. It's not an insult. It is what it is. I'm not insulting you. Somebody that is bigger than you fighting that is just like you trying to. You decide to go to Chukwuka by fire by force. Do you want me to start counting people that are trying what you are trying and where that try landed them? You don't understand. You need to pay attention. And PM is a very kind human being. Very, very. He said that he's a good man. To be honest with you, he's more than good. Someone that will tell you what you must avoid for you not to be a victim, even though you know that you don't like him. It requires someone that has scent spirit, a spirit of a scent in you, to tell you, don't do. I know that you are my enemy. I know that you don't like me, but I still come out to give you a brotherly advice for you not to fall, for you not to be a victim. Even though I know that you don't like me, that you are looking a way, you are finding a way to find me, but I still have the chance, the privilege to advise you on what you need to avoid. If not, PM wouldn't have mentioned this. He told them, before you fight me, go and ask your oracle in the village and make inquiry to know this mission that you are going to embark on. Is this something that you will go and come back, or from there you are going to visit Chukwuka? Go and ask question. He said it. And what happened? They refused to pay attention to those important information. That this thing is a no for me. Don't come here, this place. Avoid coming here, because if you do, this is awaiting for you. He gave that advice, and people failed to take it serious. Some decided to, okay, I want to fight. Even some pretended to be his best friend. PM, Odogwo singing praises behind their real job to drag him down. The same job that the people have tried to do with Masan American, and it landed them to doom. Some of them that fought PM and ONB, after fighting them, whenever they want to talk or to make sense, go and listen to what comes out from their mind, from their mouth. Today, somebody like Iken Guruago is now, each time he wants to say something, you can see you wonder, is this guy is not listening to himself? What is going on? Why is he behaving like this? It's because you have eaten Jacob's porridge. You have done what you are not supposed to do. You have sow your hands in something that is not supposed, that is forbidden, and that is why you are behaving the way you are behaving. Kai, good morning. He said, Kai, good day. You are doing great. Thank you so much, Chukadibia. I see you. Your name sounds familiar. I love that name, Chukadibia. Truly Chukadibia. Anyway, let's continue, and let me bring to you another information on why we are here. Okay. Reason why we are here. The main reason why I decided to broadcast now is what I just told you. And the message, because I was searching for this video, this clip yesterday, while we are later our broadcast this morning. I was searching for the clip, and guess what? PM, as if he knows what I'm looking for, he decided to repost that video again. And I'm going to, before and then let me play it again. All right, because I love that warning. You may not understand why I like that warning. You may not. and I will forgive you if you don't, because not everybody knows what is playing out. Not everybody, even me self, I don't even know everything, but the little I know, I must work on it. Now listen.
My fellow Biafrans, today we have given a very serious warning to those threatening Biafrans about the Nigeria protest. We have absolutely nothing to do with the Nigeria protest. We are Biafrans, we don't validate Nigeria. But if any Biafran is victimized for Nigeria protesting, we have assured them we will weaponize every person who cares to carry arms for self-defense. The weaponization of these protesters, any Biafrans we kill, will start from Lagos and Abuja. We will weaponize every protesters that cares to carry arms for self-defense. I rest my case. This is a warning to as Nigeria are planning to protest. We have nothing to do with it. But once a Biafra is killed in the name of Nigeria protesting and target people to be into this protest, we will do wonders.
If you do anyhow and target to P2B, that P2B, if you have issue with P2B, go to P2B. Okay? If you have issue with P2B, go to P2B, not vulnerable people, innocent people business. You keep on looting and siphoning destroying their businesses. If you, that's what your intention. Because most of you from southwest or south, anywhere at all in the north, your agenda is Igbo people's business. How you can let them homeless, how you can let them, destroy their businesses. It's not going to work if you try. And like I always say, someone that is down cannot fear to be fall. Someone that is down cannot fear to go down anymore because you're already down. And if you think that government is there, listen, the black men that you guys have been selling about SARS, that I saw some of them sharing pictures of calling for people to, resist security agencies, which is what Kenyans are doing today, and most of them love what Kenyans are doing. You like it when it's happening, when other people are, but you will be the problem of people that you claim that you are in the same country with. You allow yourself to be used by your corrupt politicians, and those politicians. It's not as if the politician cares for you. If you are to divide Nigeria today, all right, one of the major problems that Yorubas will encounter is Tinubu and people like him. You know why? At their age, most of them that have milked Nigeria to the extent that they don't know what is decency anymore. They believe that everything must go through corruption, bribery, and what have you. They can never ever stop, even though you give them a new nation for them to control. They're not going to repent. Tinubu will be doing the same thing that he's doing in Nigeria now. At his age, you don't expect him to repent. When people say that a fool at 40 is a fool forever, that quote is not just for talking. There is a reason behind it. Why am I saying that? You are supporting him to, doing all manner of things that he's committing now because he's your brother. I told you, it's not that he cares for you. No. I saw a new, why I'm trying to, when I was preparing to broadcast, to come live now, I stumbled into a video. I watched a video of, all those Nigerian medians, not like mainstream media, just like platform that's known by the Nigerian people that are not fighting for freedom. And the person shared a post from Sahara Reporter. The Sahara Reporters have it that Tinubu is now paying. He have bought some northerners that will kick against protest. That northerners will rise against northerners. That's what Tinubu is good at. He believes the mindset is to buy your way in everything, from his education, his background, his political career, his political results, everything. He believes that with money, everything is solvable. Why are we surprised about that? No, because this is what he have been doing it for ages, and he believes that that's the best way to live. So, if you are really out to perpetrate evil because you want to, your target is Igbo, right? And target is P2B. It may not be what it may not be as you think. So think about it and behave yourself. The information that you need, the one thing you need to take to, one thing you need to have, from this broadcast is this: Biafrans are not against you protesting. Like, if you're protesting, nobody is against you protesting. That's you. But make sure that you are not using that to trade or to push this your tribal problem, because most of you have tribal issue. You have your number one problem is Igbo people. If a Fulani man can slap you and get away with it, as long as he is a Fulani man. But if Igbo man laugh, maybe smile because someone slap you, your anger will turn to Igbo man, not even to the person that slap you. That's the level of the hatred. Now, let me not further that, because I have other things to share with you. To prove to you the kind of hatred and the tribal mindset of these people, read this. This is somebody trying to justify reason why they're believing that Igbos are tribal. They have this tribal issue, and they are tribalistic and all that. Here is what someone from I believe a Nigerian is, I believe he's a Yoruba person, if I'm not mistaken. He said this: but people chose bigotry and tribalism over competence. Please look at the election result and tell me who voted along tribal line. Now listen. He posts this thing. Okay? Just pay attention. I want to explain this to you. The person shared this. Now, when you look at this thing with one eye, you will feel, hey, it's true. Now listen. This is in the north. In the north. This is Atiku. This is PDP, right? Here in the north, this is Tinubu, right? And this is P2B. Okay? Now, in the west, Tinubu, second, P2B. Then, and the third is Atiku. Then in the east, P2B, according to this is what they shared. I'm not telling you that this is a verified result. I don't know, but this then they shared this one, not me. All right. So in the east, PDP second and Tinubu last. So when looking at these results, you ask yourself, why is it that after this result now, why is it that Tinubu is the winner of the election? By judging, if you are to judge from what we have here, why is it that Tinubu is the one, making headway? Because Tinubu is second here, and the first here, and the last here. Then P2B is third here, and second here, and the first here. There's no way P2B appear as last. Do you understand what I'm saying? There's no way P2B appear as. These are people trying to prove to you that they are smart, they are intelligent. Oh, we are educated. We are putting this kind of diagram, exposing yourself, exposing your Oga. Since your Oga is the president of Nigeria, right? Oh, judging by this, your results, he only won here with a lower margin in the West. I'm going to your diagram here with a lower margin, because look at the distance. And in the north, he appeared to be second according to your results. So the only place he has something here is west. He don't have a very wide margin in all of them. He don't have a very wide margin. So if you want to talk about competence played out here. That people, I'm not here to promote P2B. I'm just trying to tell you the level of the bigotry and the tribalism in them, and they will turn around to criticize you. Even before the election, if you are to check the attitude and the behaviors of you, is written all over you, tribal. That is why the only tribe in Nigeria today, let me flip the camera again. The only tribe in Nigeria today that are championing this issue of somebody, Ikwereman is not the Igbo man, he's the Yorubas. The only tribe in Nigeria that is proud to tell you that somebody from Anyoma is not an Igbo, is Yoruba people, Yoruba youth. Many of them will. They know, why will you say that? And they will turn around to tell you that the worry belongs to Yoruba. You see so sometimes we are trying to avoid going deep on this issue of hatred and bigotry and tribalism in you. We are just trying to be, polite and a kind of decent in whatever we are doing. But you don't just do it and start rubbing it on our face as if we are mumu. We're not mumu. You are here trying to, the agenda you want to display here is that Igbos voted their own and abandoned. But in your region, the person that Igbo voted there as their own is making second and third. Meaning what? That's the competence playing out there. In your own region, the person that you are criticizing that Igbo voted, according to you, I'm not trying to tell you what happened because I don't pay attention to what Peter Obi and his group are doing. The reason is not because of his. I'm not telling you that Peter Obi is incompetent, but I know that system. You look at what you are talking about, entire Igbo now that Peter Obi failed. Imagine what you have said if he had won the election. If Peter Obi happened to win the election, maybe he's the president of Nigeria today, God forbid. Which means you guys by now most of you will be in South bombing our villages because you are hungry. You are hungry. You have to show us that our brother bring this hunger. So when God delivered our people, some of us don't even understand it. It is deliverance, my people, that Peter Obi did not win the election. Imagine what they have done to you now that he lost the election. Compare it to what they would have done if he won the election. So we are not stupid. We know what we are saying, and we know what you can do. Even judging by the diagram that this guy displayed here, even Atiku win the result more than what is his name? Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Because in the West, okay, you may say that they are in the West. Atiku appeared last, but lower margin as well, because the result in the Southwest is kind of up and down. Because many Yorubas that are civilized understand that Peter Obi could have done a better job than all of them. They followed Peter Obi, most of them in the Southwest. That's not the fact. Some of them that are changed their mind 9 minutes were those that received the lecture of tribal card, that in an average Yoruba politicians have that in them. And if worst come to worst, they have this bundle of tribal card they will play. And few of the Yoruba that are not well educated will join the crew. They will join it immediately and start selling it as if that is the best thing that anyone can. That's the best choice to them, which is very, very funny, because it's not about if you really want a country. Just for example, let's forget about Nigeria today. When Biafra comes and we have an Igbo person contesting for president and somebody from Igbo speaking person and somebody from maybe, let me say, from Calabar, or maybe from Bayelsa, or somebody from maybe, just name it, non-speaking Biafra is contesting for president. Imagine okay, you expect us that if you know that this Igbo guy that is contesting for Biafran president or prime minister, whatever, what have you, the person is not, competent enough to compare the other person from another tribe. You think Igbos, we are going to, let's vote because they are Igbo, we don't want another person to be in the. That means you don't want Biafra to be a country. That simply means you want another Nigeria, another banana republic. We are learning from what we're experiencing now in Biafra. There's no way that kind of thing will happen. Unless if you want to go back to square one, that all this effort, all this suffering, we decided to useless it because of what? Good governance has nothing to do where you come from. If that person is good, allow that person to be there. That's how other countries today. We just the past prime minister of UK is from where? India, right? Indian man, a Muslim for that matter. But they know that this man may give them what they want. They allow him to be. That's how it should be. Barack Obama became president of the United States. It's not because that America don't have any. They are running out short of a man that will rule them. But they know that this guy has potential to do something for them. They allow him to be, even though he ended there and messed up. You understand? But the trust was there before they elected him. So, but if you don't give somebody a chance and you decided to conclude on your own house, leave him his, you are not going anywhere. And for you to have that mindset, you need to be delivered from tribalism. In Nigeria today, I'm not picking a fight on Yorubas. I'm just being honest. And even Yorubas know what I'm saying is true. In their mind, they have that kind of tribal issue. I watched a program of a video of one lady from other states that is called Hunt Game Show. I'm sure that is that the name? Hunt Game Show. Yes, Ada Jesus, where she's matching youth. You know, that's just like a normal fun program like that. And he hosts the recent one that she did is in Ekiti State. So a lot of girls on that program, they are Yorubas, okay, and one Igbo girl from the Boy State, and few about one or two from Edo. But there's one slim girl in that program. What she said is what I'm trying, because of what I'm telling you about tribal issue. One of the major problems of Nigeria is tribalism, and the headquarters is in Southwest. The headquarters is in Southwest. Igbos have their own problem. I'm not telling that our people are best. No, don't get this twisted. We still have original Efulef from Igbo land. Original one. People that are self-sabotage. To come, your own is you. I think Yorubas are sabotaging others, but self-sabotaging the whole West Africa are Igbos. People that will sabotage their own just for peanuts. Igbo people. So I'm not here to, because I'm talking about tribalism. You think I'm here to also to promote, to sound like you with your tribal mindset. No. I'm telling you the way it is. And the headquarters of tribalism is Southwest. A Yoruba person that is educated, just few of them are they have decent view and decent mindset on how things supposed to be. That is why you see someone like Adenka Grandson living in UK, in a Western country, a country that have freedom and all that. The way he himself is enjoying. To him, he's bragging that Yorubas have a community in Southwest. I'm coming back to what I'm talking about the lady that in the program of Dajidos. He can see what is going on in UK. He's enjoying freedom. He knows that Yorubas have even you may say a village, a town in UK well dominated by Yorubas. They are selling their goods. They have their culture, everything there in UK. They are proud of that. They love it. The same people will now turn around and start telling you that no, leave our land. Adenka Grandson from UK is telling you that Igbo people should not be landing in Lagos. That Igbos are serial killers. Can you imagine that? You are profiling the whole nation that they are what they're not. That's why I always say that Yorubas are tribal. They have a lot of tribal issue. They have this kind of mind that there must be them in them. I'm not saying that all of them. I always say that majority of them. So when I talk about Yorubas, I'm talking about majority of them, not all of them. There's no way but when some of them are talking, they don't restrict, they don't give anybody. All of you are this. And when you are tribalistic, when you are your tribal behavior or your tribal issue, your mindset about others, your perception about others is added with hatred and tribalism and lie and propaganda. That is dangerous. That is very, very dangerous. You cannot survive with that. That mindset, no. You can't survive with it. Do you understand it? So this guy tried to do a dirty work, but he failed woefully. Now, what I was trying to tell you about the lady from Ekiti State. A guy appeared to, because they're emerging youth, they're emerging men and women, right? Boyfriend and girlfriend, that may lead to marriage. A guy from Edo appeared on that program, and some of them pop their balloon. They bust the balloon, believing that they don't like the guy and all that. They ask the girl, so why do you bust your balloon for this guy? She said she did that because that this guy is not her choice, which is okay. That this guy is he don't look to her test, which is okay, which is normal. Then what shocked me is when she said that this guy looked like Igbo, that he dressed like Igbo, that because the guy is fair, she attacked the guy as Igbo, meaning that the real reason why she bust her balloon is because she felt that this guy is an Igbo person. Do you understand it? That's his belief, that this guy is an Igbo person, therefore let me bust my balloon. And she did. When the guy said, no, I'm not an Igbo, I'm from Benin. She said, okay, but somehow you look like this Igbo people, Igbo traders, like Igbos are commoners. She's not even up to 30. This girl is in her 20s. Then ask yourself, what has she done with an Igbo person that gave her that kind of life experience? That Igbo people are this is just from home training. The teachings of their parents in their house, in their home. Call the child and say, look, somebody from Oyo State is this, is that, is that. They are dirty, they are this, that. The mindset will click in. And you ask yourself, why must a parent teach his or her child that kind of nonsense? Why? That is tribalism, tribal bigotry, senseless ideas. You are transferring your weaknesses, because this is your weakness. You are transferring your weakness to your children. And you expect the society to be good. It doesn't work that way. Even if Nigerian divide today, if you have negative mindset on Igbo people, it will always, bring an issue in many ways. Mention one nation or ethnic group that is excellent, that don't have any negativity in them. Mention one. There's none. But what we should do is to weigh it and see which of them is where you can stand. Pick the good things and see if you can learn from each other and, forge ahead. But no, I'm not saying forge ahead to build a nation. No. Or build a country. No. What I mean by forge ahead is to transact, to relate, to coexist in terms as a human being, not as a country. No. We cannot be in a country. We have tested that for 60 years. I'm not that kind of person that will keep on repeating class. If I got admission to study petrochemical engineering today, and I'm not good in maths, and each time I write an exam as a student of a petrochemical engineering, and I fail, I write again and fail. There's number of times that I will try it. I'll say that, man, let me change course. I cannot. Yes, some motivational speaker will tell you, keep on trying, keep on doing. I will try, but I have a limit. I cannot repeat class for 60 years. No. Now, I have to quit that classroom or that subject to another thing, or even to a better thing, just to help my life. This is not meant for me. Do you understand what I'm saying? So let's not act as if you are what you are not. Now let's hear from this guy and we'll move forward. And before then, let me say hi to Diana. Diana is here. Diana, I hope you are still here, or have you gone? Diana say good morning. Kai reports. And Ubi Fidelis is here. Good morning, brother. Good morning. May God give you strength of doing. May God give you strength doing the good job. Okay. Thank you. And Chuka said, good morning, bro. Sky report. Thank you. And Iwu Biafra is here. Nice to have you guys. Please like the video. Okay, like the video. That's a way to support. Not just a way. That's one of the way. Another way is super chat. But this one will cost you anything. Super chat will cost you money. Okay, let's continue.
Every ethnicity, people should come to Abuja. Let us discuss about this country. So people came together. What they discussed up to today, they did not put it into action. Just like what they did in Ghana during Apoli Accord. when they have discussed everything at the end, they did not use what they discussed to work. This is not fair. It's not good at all. So that is the situation why people continue to agitate, because we don't have a listening government. And right now, Nnamdi Kanu, after he was arrested for the very first time, he was released. Said, we have gotten to the point of no return. So this agitation has developed to that point. And this is the moment now. The federal government started negotiating with him. They started telling him, drop Biafra agitation for your conditional release. So that made me to understand that people who has been dropping their agitation right from time, it is because the federal government want them to drop it. So now, what's going on now? So it is because federal government asked them to drop the agitation. That was why they dropped it. Right from the time they withdraw the case of Sunday Igboho. Sunday Igboho is a good man. He was fighting for his people. But right from the time they withdrew his case, I have never heard anything that Yoruba agitation from him again. He went silent. The same thing happened to Asari Dokubo. Asari Dokubo, when he was released, they told him the reason why we release you is because we have an agreement. So we don't want you to agitate for all these things you're agitating for Biafra and so on and so forth, or for Niger Delta Republic. Asari Dokubo dropped his agitation. So Nnamdi Kanu is the one now they are telling you must drop the Biafra agitation. You must drop the Biafra agitation for your conditional release. So on my night broadcast, I was talking about how Ejimako was furious with the Southeast politicians, those who are going there to, talk things that are contrary to the law or to the case that is ongoing. It is now I am understanding why Ejimako was so furious, against them. Because you cannot start negotiating that Nnamdi Kanu should drop his Biafra agitation for his unconditional release. It is not going to work. Because even though Nnamdi Kanu dropped the Biafra agitation, other people will continue to agitate.
Very, very truthful, to be honest with you. And what he said is right. We all know this. We all know that is the agenda. We all know what is playing out. Why I don't focus on Sunday Igboho and Europe is because I cannot be. I don't want to be more. I don't want to be more Catholic than Pope. You understand? I don't want to be more Catholic than Pope. It is Oduduwa people that need to speak for themselves, not me. After all, I cannot have a rope on my neck, and I will be busy looking for another person that I will remove their own rope. No. I have to speak for myself. And some people said, "What is your business? Why are you even talking? Why are you even discussing this kind of thing? You are discussing about politics, and you are talking. See, when somebody is doing something that affecting you, like I am in my house, and you are raising dust, and that dust is going through my eyes. You expect me to be as quiet as someone that is not living closer to where you are raising that dust? I mean, does it make sense to you? You are doing something. You are burning something, and a lot of smoke is coming out from what you are burning, and that smoke is affecting my eyes. And you want me to be quiet, just like people who live far away from where you are burning that. When you are burning that thing that is producing that smoke, they are quiet because the smoke is not affecting them. So my complaint and that complaint cannot be the same. It cannot be the same. This our brother said that the agenda is to make sure that you drop that decision. But God in heaven knows what they intend to do. My anger about the arrest and kidnapping of Mazi Kanu is not that the federal government succeeded, but people that are involved on that is where I have issue with the whole thing. If Mazi Kanu drop the agitation today, my anger is not that. I will not be angry to the federal government. I will be angry to our people who sold him out. One of the reasons why I want Mazi Kanu to be free, I did not say that the only reason. One of the reasons that made me to pray and wish that he is released is for me to know, for us, and I believe because I believe that most of us are, many of you are feeling the way I feel. One of the reasons is for us to know what actually happened in Kenya. Who did he, 12 hours or 24 hours or 48 hours before his kidnap? I want to know his life, how he lived his life 48 hours before his kidnapping. That's at least 2 days. At least 2 days of his life before the kidnap. We need to know who was in contact with him, who is aware of where he's going and where he's at. Why did he even visit Kenya? What happened? Where is the IPOB coordinator in Kenya? Because they have coordinator, right? Since 3 years, nobody talked about the guy. Nobody have said, where is this coordinator? Nobody know him. And there's a reason why the US are hiding that guy. There are many questions to be asked and nobody care to answer or bother at all. They always want to know, IPOB is wise. They are wise. Just like Deliko Mama, after stealing, and he disappeared as they told us, which I don't know if that is true. Okay, Deliko Mama, after stealing and robbing banks, he will disappear. People will say you will say that he's wise. Deliko Mama is wise, or he's a wise man. That's what these people are talking about. You commit atrocities and you manage. You are trying to navigate your way. You are turn around and tell us, "Oh, I am wise." DOS are wise. Really? You are wise. What white people do is they will come out to tell Biafrans the whole problem, what is going on, what happened. That is what makes you. That simply means that you are wise. You don't just say, "I am wise. I am wise." No. You are wise in terms of what? Jude is here. And James Tuo said, good morning to you, James. And Jude said, good morning, Kai reports. You are doing great and making us proud. Making us proud. I think that's what you want to say. Jisike Mother. Thank you, Jisike. And she said, some Yorubas have big problem. I don't know their hate with Indibo. Like I said, I live in Lagos. I've been in Lagos. At least I have stayed there for some time. I know. If I to tell you my own experience about what I can feel about an average, someone that don't even know you, okay? The way he will talk, the way she will talk to you, he will talk. You know that this guy have issue with you, not to have issue as you are a person, no, but as an Igbo person. Oh my goodness! If I don't want to go there. Let's not. Don't forget about that one for now. I see your comment. That is Daira. Daira, I see your comment. Ihe kwerem Oluna. I think I cannot. I'm not good in Igbo. God Almighty bless you, my brother. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And Jude said, okay, that's the comment that I have gone through. This your comment, Jude. And Triple M, I hope are you still here? Please let me know if you are still here, Triple M. Are you still watching? Let me know if you are still here. Okay, my people, we are about to close this. We have come to an end of this broadcast, but I have other things to share with us. Maybe we are not going to touch everything now. Maybe on another broadcast, we may revisit some of these things that we're supposed to touch now, because I noticed that this is almost 1 hour on the program. Let's see if you can add some few minutes on that before we end it. Okay, let's see.
Every ethnicity, people should come to Abuja. Let us discuss.
Just a moment. Okay. Aloy Ejimako posted something 2 hours ago. He said 180 members of the House of Representatives have adopted a motion moved by Honorable Obi Agwocha, calling for the immediate release of Mas Nnamdi Kanu. That is news from ABN TV report. Okay, 180 members. Okay, and somebody is somewhere telling you that he must drop this, he must drop that. You know, this is the reason why, one of the reasons why I don't take Igbo politicians serious. How many of you remember when Abaribe was busy trying to sell out wrong information to see, I don't know if you want to see people's reaction towards that, or he just, maybe he did it on purpose. I believe he did because he's trying to make people believe that Master American is ready to accept any condition. He wants to condition Biafran mindset on that. I don't know who sent him, and lucky enough, Aloy Jimako came out and debunked that. This is to prove to you that whenever they said that I visited Master American, they did not go anywhere. Because in that his video, he said that him and his team went to visit Master American, their leaders. We went to visit their. He did not say our leader. He said their leaders. Okay, which is another issue. But as a politician, I can understand their leaders, and he told him in a good condition that he's willing to accept any condition attached to his release. This is what our politicians are good at: making things, creating things that don't exist, existence to appear that this is as if that thing is living with us. If not, that lawyer Ismail is not the type of lawyer like I we do have the lawyer before. We kept quiet because we don't want to offend his co-politician, because he himself is a politician, a lawyer and a politician. So he wouldn't have said anything. But being a lawyer that is well trained, like lawyer Ejimako, he did not give that chance. Well trained in terms of his profession. I'm not talking about his behavior, because sometimes he behaves like Obono. That's not the fact. And we have seen the outcome of that. What he claimed that he's doing. That he told me. He did not tell you anything. If Oyendu actually said something to Abaribe, like he claimed, when Aloy Jimako debunked that, he would have come back again and said, "No, are you calling me a liar?" But he muted himself immediately. That is to tell you that they know what they're doing, and we need to, call it out the way it is. So, a video of a post of Dangote has been trending, where he said that he's a friend that advised him not to invest in Nigeria and all that, and now he's somehow regretting it. And he went for that, asking people to question people that are doing business with, oil business and all that. Now, this guy, which some of you, most of us don't even like what he's saying, decided to expose him the more. Like me, that if you messed up, I will say that you messed up. If you do good, I will say you do good. That if you have done something wrong and you came back, you turn around and start doing something good, I will not hold you on your previous mess. I will keep that one aside, and I will still come back and say that this one you got it right. That is me. So Shehu Kuti says something here. Some of you will be surprised that I'm talking about Shehu Kuti, but I have to. Now let's hear what he said, and I think is worth sharing, to be honest. Just a moment. Let me see if the camera will focus on it very well. Don't worry, I will take it back so you can hear from beginning.
Nigeria textile mill. What happened to all the mills? They will just come outside. How will finish? Do you know how much federal government put for that refinery? They give 22 billion. I did it live. They announced that they give Dangote 2 billion for 20% of that refinery. Government gave Dangote $2 billion for just 20% of that refinery. That refinery is 680,000 barrel per day capacity, and fertilizer is that same day. Sinclair Oil for America, I mean that's the name of the company. I think Sinclair or something. I can check later. They sold the same size of refinery with rail tracks, with trains, with the same fertilizer, everything, giant refinery, just like Dangote. $1 billion. The entire thing in America was sold. America, where workers earn more, where things are more expensive than Nigeria. They sold that same size of refinery that day for 2 billion. Federal government buy 20% of Dangote on just 20% for the same 2 billion. This Dangote has the order. In the last 5 years, has the government of Nigeria spent $2 billion on Nigerian education for all of us, to educate all our children? We don't see $2 billion. $2 billion is over 300 billion naira. E-commerce actually say, you know, one monopoly. We don't think the monopoly. I don't believe in monopoly. Government should come and buy the refinery. More come buy this refinery. We don't go work. More we come. Is that we not get sense? See now, due to una, they don't use their influencers. Or they don't come aside. Hey, government won't keep down the thing. All of them government now. They're not going to say that the plan between him and the government. He don't do the first step now. So government now to look like say government is proactive. Government will come. Now also the government do well. Later the PC will now follow Nigeria ahead. Do what? Why? It just said that okay. The question to ask is this: if the refinery will work, is it our now we go collect the profit? Is the profit going to go to Nigerians? Is the profit of the refinery is it a national business? This is Dangote's personal. Now he choose say he won't enter that business. No gun to his head. Nobody tire. He say I'm business. They say capitalism. Business is win or lose. It's either you do the business well and you gain. This capitalism. So I tell you now, this is what capitalism is. Business means say if you do your business well, you move forward. If you don't do your business well, you fall off. Why we say when the rich men of Nigeria do business, work well, we must come and help them out. That is socialism. They go tell them every day say socialism is bad. Socialism is bad. But when they fuck up, they immediately run to the government for public money. Just like we do in Nigeria, everywhere in the world. They run to the government for public money. They run to the government for public money.
Our brother said I should not take he said I should not take Seukuti serious. No, it's not about taking it serious. Like I said, somebody says something meaningful. You understand? I'm the kind of person that love something that is transparent, because people have been saying that Dangote enjoying monopoly of everything, that the federal government destroyed that intentionally without minding the workers and how people are surviving from that company. They destroy that companies for the sake of one Fulani man. And they are the ones selling that he's the richest person in Africa. Oh, he's richest. Me and you, all of us here, all of us, that anybody that watch the video, if they gave you the chance, if they gave you the free gateway, if they gave you the license of that the federal government have handed over to this man, you'll be more richer than Dangote. You'll be more richer, because his own is that he's not even a business person. He's just opportunist. Someone that have a business mindset will be calculative and target and know where and how to invest it. But this, when there's difference between I'm squandering money. If I do this business and I lost, my papa will give me another one. You can't compare when somebody give you, okay, here is 100 billion, use it and establish yourself. And this is the last one. It is very clear to you that this opportunity, maybe, let me not say here is, let's say that you are a poor person, you are struggling in life, you can't even afford ordinary 1 million. You can't afford ordinary 1 million naira. You can't have it. Not that you don't have it now. For years you don't, in fact, you have not seen it in your life. And miraculously, you won 1 billion. All right? And you know that this kind of blessing comes once in a lifetime. In fact, it's not even everybody will have that opportunity in a lifetime. This money came with grace, and that grace is that you are going to utilize it. You are going to use it very well to establish yourself. You will never ever spend it anyhow, because you know where you are coming from. You know your background. It is very clear to you that nobody will run to your edge. In fact, there's no way you have that opportunity that you have now again, ever. Maybe not even your lineage. Dangote have this kind of opportunity, and he's misusing it. Do you know how many trucks? Dangote is a government agent, a businessman that his truck have by many Nigerians intentionally. Today, the bandits are they're in the own forest. Oh, they're in Biafra land, in a forest. The equipment that they are using, 90% of them is being transported by Dangote's truck. People have been saying this. Have you seen any federal government agents trying to investigate this? The answer is no. The one that during the COVID, oh my goodness, sorry, I mentioned this. I mentioned that I don't mean to talk about, this is not about, I'm not discussing about anything about medical line. Please, YouTube, a disclaimer, this is not about health system or any medical line. Please, I'm sorry about that. But I'm trying to explain to us and our people what is going on in our land, okay? What we are going through. We are not here to talk about anything health issue. No, not at all. So I was talking about Dangote. So during that time of lockdown, let me use the word lockdown, okay? During the time of lockdown, Dangote was using his truck, okay, to shift those people. That was the time they are planting those bandits that you are hearing today. They were spending their time. Dangote was in name of their pushing cement and all that. He was using that to bring his people from Sahel in every corner of our land, because some of the place they are pushing those bandits are not even in Nigeria. Like Biafra land, you can't say it's a Nigerian land. You understand? So they are there. They use Dangote's truck to carry some sophisticated catapults and granates. We've seen that, and it's very, very funny that people are not asking questions. What's the problem that our people are going through? Why is it that Dangote's hand is in that? We have seen some people, sometimes their driver will act as if their truck fell break. In a year, we must encounter Dangote's truck, buying people. It's either he collides with another truck and buying people in mass, or that truck fell break and run people over. In Anambra, just pay attention to what if you don't pay attention, if I'm not paying attention on those things, begin now to pay attention to what I'm saying, and that every year you will see in the news about truck doing it, and those trucks are Dangote's truck. So if you are if we were to discuss about companies that are people that are investors that have issues because of Dangote, we are not going to end today. My brother, why Dangote want to say why Dangote want to say that refinery is because Biafra is coming. That is why you want to say it. That is true, because even I was told that he's buying crude from US now, which I don't partake, because what thing is this? Even if you want to build a refinery, for example, let us say that Nigerian is meant to work. In fact, everything is supposed to work perfectly. Lagos State shouldn't be where he will build that refinery. On my own, because where the crude is coming from, there's no refinery there, not at all. The one they built in Iwacha, they totally stopped it. They built. What is refinery doing in Kaduna State? What is refinery doing there? To tell you, they know what they're doing. Just like what our brother said here, Austin TV, that it was a Biafran coming. I believe that, and. Adele said he is his own one Nigerianist is the most mumu and gullible at the same time, because he always in support of one illusionary new Nigeria. He can say that he's benefiting from it. That his father fought against bad government does not mean that he sometimes they want to do the same thing, but he forgot that There's difference between, yes, he's your father, but there's difference between you and him. Because you are this guy, Segun is a product of a different blood, another blood with a fella blood. But when it comes to fella, his own blood is different. Some have different. Not that it's not the same. Understand what I'm trying to say? Segun has his blood has already mixed with someone from maybe his mother may be totally different from what fella is. So that may play a very greater role in his life, and people are still using fella effort to elevate him, but it's not. That's not how it works. Please, sir, let them give us Biafra, please. They don't give you, you take. Okay, nobody is going to give you Biafra. That's one thing we have come to understand, that nobody is going to give, even though some of them are saying that when you hear a Biafran telling you that you must listen to politicians, what they're trying to tell you that we must beg them to give you. And no country in this world have gotten their independence, their freedom by giving. They just give you. Really? That means everybody will wake up in the morning and say, give me. You have to want something that is necessary, that will make people say, okay, I can see that you guys are ready to do something. Okay? Now, big brother, blessed morning, one love, and that is done. Don Klein, I see you, my brother. Nice to have you. Nice to have you guys.
The North will be on their own, the West on their own. There is your enemy. I put it to you now. Ojukwu negotiated devolution, regionalism. The North will be on their own, the West on their own, even Midwest on their own, and then the East on their own. It's the same one Nigeria. On their way to the airport, before they boarded the aircraft, a call came from Lagos, from the British High Commissioner in Lagos, to Gowon, telling Gowon not to agree. After having signed the agreement, that same Gowon we're looking at today, God kept me alive so that he can witness the destruction he will bring upon that very soon called Nigeria. Gowon said no. Do you know all the journalists in Nigeria, none of them have ever gone to go on to ask him, why did he say no to Aguri? Aguri was restructuring. None of those agitating for restructuring right now has ever gone to go on or gone to Nigeria to say that Ojukwu negotiated restructuring. What happened? They came back and they said no. Ojukwu said, okay, so you want to continue to kill my people all over the place? No. Because of that, I'll declare Biafra. Today, they have brainwashed all of you with the perverse notion and thinking that somehow Ojukwu is responsible for causing a war, when the opposite is the case. If not now, that's after many years of hammering on this very topic, it has now sunk into the skull of the people that Gowon was the aggressor. That's how Nigeria is, always blaming the victim. And we lost over 5 million people during that very genocidal war. They killed over 5 million Biafrans. They wanted to wipe us away from the face of this very earth. But we survived it, and we are here today. Those they gave birth, they have come. And this time with a wrath that you cannot even begin to imagine. And Biafra must come. It must come.
The news that Oyende is talking about here, that Ojukwu was the aggressor, I saw a post from someone saying that in the Igbo, that Igbo people are the one that after the agreement in the, sometimes when you listen to some of the people, you wonder where they come from, to be honest with you. Somebody in this age we are now, somebody is moving around with that kind of mentality, that Igbo people are the one that Ojukwu, decided to go fight war to cause problem after negotiation. Like what Martin can ask that people should ask Gowon, what happened? Why is it that after the Aburi meeting that you decided not to follow what you agreed on? You decided to go, your way, acting as if you don't know what you have agreed on, what you have signed with Ojukwu. Just imagine that. And today, Gowon is saying that he's proud and he have not even apologized. That's the annoying part. Anyway, what am I saying? December is fast approaching. So we have I have something to say about this guy called Hinda Doko. Most of us know what we have seen. When she was trying to attack PM and Biafran for saying no election. I will bring her issue, her matter in our next broadcast. Okay, but before then, there's a news that I want to share with us, which some of you may be waiting for me to say that, because that is what you can see that on our carnival about the meeting that PM had with. In fact, that is the reason why we put our video title the way it is. So we are not going to ignore that, of course. PM said this yesterday. I had a visual meeting with organized by Biafran government design lobby with the office of Senator Baron, U.S. Senator Mike Brown. Is it Brown? Not Brown. This is Brano. I think it may be represent. Maybe this is a Republican. I don't know what they put in bracket. A long-standing Nigerian Christian. So a long-standing critic of Nigerian terrorist state. Okay, the man is maybe he have a good information about Nigeria, who has worked to highlight the plight of Nigerian Christians. We had a fruitful discussions with the senators team about the accomplishments of the different government in Israel, issues pertaining the Nigerian government and regional dynamic. We have been informed by the U.S. officials that we have met thus far that the Biafra government in Israel is the very first organization to be raising the Biafran issue at a high level with the U.S. government. This demonstrates the historic nature of our lobbyist effort. We look forward to continue engagement with the U.S. Congress and other influential stakeholders. That's a good news, and that is why let me not waste time. Let's go to comment section. Okay, and Marvelous Arenze, this our brother says something. Biafran duly represented by the Biafran government in Israel. Thank you, Prime Minister, and many thanks to your cabinet members. And another person says something. Awesome. Okay, I just want to see if I love to see maybe opposite side of it. I love to. Thank you, Biafran lobbyist. Show us the video of the meeting. Liar. I said it. It gladdened my heart because this kind of news always turns the stomach. So that's why I want to see it, to be honest with you. Is Nigeria no longer a zoo, or you decided to use the Nigerian Christians to gain validation for your selfish gain? This is this one tomorrow. Now this one will become somebody's wife, and imagine the brain that she will pass to your children. It's just what I just showed to you now. That PM said, what does that have to do with what this guy is talking about? So if Nigeria is a zoo, it simply means that Christians in Nigeria that are being trapped there, they are no longer Christians. I mean, some people are very, very funny. Very, very funny. Biafra or not in exile. Nice one, my PM. That is good news. That is what it is, my PM. There is no going back at all. Odogu Jisike and Thank you, PM. That is good development. Smart move, our PM. Biafra is here. So you can go on and on and on and on. Raphael said, Biafrans love you, able Prime Minister, Biafran government in Israel. God bless Biafran, God bless America. So my people, that is it. And this news is something that we should be proud of. So waiting they talk, are they supporting us or not? If they still want to sweep it under the carpet, now them sabi. Waiting, I know, we say Biafra has come. This one, the parallel, to be honest. Chiwo, 2nd December will be a powerful historical day. Obato Bie, one of Biafra. Like I said, we can go on and on and on. Oye, si na Biafra agaghị were onwe agaghị. Oye si na Biafra agaghị ewe isi iburu isi ya tinye. Good work, His Excellence. Thank you, PM. God bless you, sir. God continue to give you wisdom and authority, and God continue to give you wisdom to authorize freedom of Biafra, and African remain blessed. UN, I don't know what he's talking about. GCK Odogu. So